know whether you're having this business management background earlier. So your first degree and your current job experience, job role. That's what I wanted to know. So shall I start with quickly AANC Amarasinghe? I'll just switch off my own video. If you want, you can open your video and you can introduce. Otherwise, it's not. Anyway, for the time being, I'll switch off my one. Yes,
Hello.
Samrasinghe? Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, madam. I'm working as an engineer in Sri Lanka Ports Authority.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
and I got my graduation, first graduation from University of Moratuwa.
Mm-hmm. Engineering, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so right, okay. Thank you very much, Shamil Singh, for initiating the forum. So when we are conducting the lecture, I believe you all will contribute with your experience, okay?
Of course. Yes.
Okay, then we have, I don't know whether I pronounce your name correctly. Is it Adil?
Yes, yes. Hi, Miss.
Two Akils are there, right?
No,
Adil
Adil,
and
Adil,
yeah,
Adil.
Adil. Another
Akhil is my dad's
Akil.
name. Akhil is my dad's name.
No, in the participants list, there is another Akhil Mobile, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you two can get to know each other, two Akhils, okay?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Adil, first of all, go ahead with your
Yeah.
introduction.
So my background is from mainly banking, and I have done my MBA in business, international business.
Mm.
I work for a bank. I actually was working as a broker in Sri Lanka for quite some time.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm based in Qatar, working for an elevator company and handling part of the supply chain for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Then you can bring us the international experience as well. Okay, Adil?
Probably, yes. Sure.
Okay, then the Akhil too.
Yeah.
It's like Thompson and Thompson, na? Akhil and Akhil.
Yes, something like that. So I did my bachelor's in quantity surveying and construction economics.
Uh-huh.
Then currently I'm working as a project controls lead, and I'm handling procurement part, supply chain management, as well as QS contract. So generally, I'm looking over many areas, and I'm handling a five-star hotel project in UAE.
UAE. Ah, right. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Then we have Asanka Vasalatilaka, right? Yes.
Hello.
Hi,
Good
Asanka.
evening, Miss.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. Hi. Good evening. Yes. So I'm working for Deloitte Sri Lanka. It's
Okay.
one of the top international audit firms and consultancy firms. So I'm into finance transformation and supply chain and procurement process transformation kind of consultancy work. That's why I wanted to, follow this MSc. My degree is from University of Sri Jayewardenepura Accountancy Special.
Accountancy.
Yes.
I'm from Japura Business Administration Department.
Oh, I see.
Nice to see a Japura guy here.
Nice to meet you. Yes.
Okay, right. Thank you
Okay.
so much,
Thank you.
Asanka.
Thank
Okay, then we have Ashok.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Ashok.
Yeah, I'm Ashok Ranathan. I worked, I have 14 years experience in government sector. I'm working as a project manager. And now currently I'm working for an international company, Oral IT, working as a senior project manager. My first degree is a Bachelor of Information Technology.
Okay, having kind of IT background too.
Yes.
Okay, Ashok, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Then, okay, we have Chaminda Dasanayaka.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
I'm Chaminda Dasanayaka, and currently I am working in Sri Lanka Ports Authority as a civil engineer. I passed out from University of Moratuwa, and at present I am involved in some major projects at the Port of Colombo. So this MSc and things will be a great help for my career.
Yes. So are you friends? Chamin and Amrasinghe, are you friends? Are you working colleagues at
Yes,
Ports?
this is the first time I hear Samar Singh. Actually, I can't remember from his name, but
Okay.
maybe known to him. Yes.
Amrasinghe, what's your good name? ANC Amrasinghe.
I'm Nuan. I know.
Sure. Hari. I know you from the name your wife, Mr. Nuan, not Amar Singh. It's known
See,
to
this is
me.
the beauty of master's class. You get to
Really.
know each other and you build networks here itself.
Yeah,
Right?
yes, really.
That should be the final outcome of an MBA classroom, having network. Right?
Definitely.
Okay. Then Chamodi Vijayakumar.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
I'm Chamodi Vijayakumar and I'm graduated from Coventry University, UK by following Bachelor of Quantity Surveying and Commercial Management. Currently, I'm working as a cost manager in cost consultant firm.
Right. Okay, good. Thank you very much, Chamodi. Then we have Dilanka Jayaratna.
Hi, Miss. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Dilanka Jayaratna. I completed my postgraduate diploma in last year. Currently, I'm working as a senior merchandiser as a Brandix.
Brandix. Right. Okay. I believe you will be able to share many experience with us.
Still I'm on my way to home.
Sorry?
Still I'm on my way to home.
It's not a bit clear, Dilanka.
Hello?
Yeah, Dilanka.
Still I'm on my way to home.
Right. That may be the reason. Okay. Go home safely while listening to the lecture. Okay. Then we have Dinesh.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dinesh
Good
Ranavira.
evening, Dinesh. Okay.
I passed out from University of Moratuwa again 2007, and we have now two colleagues from University of Moratuwa. Happy to hear that
Yes.
one. And
Yeah.
I started my journey with engineering background. Then after I moved to Oman, now I converted my journey to quantity surveying field. Now I am in a consultancy firm as a senior contract engineer. So again, this MSc would be a good opportunity to get my career in the next level. So I believe this one
course.
would have a good opportunity. So
Yeah, of course.
nice to meet all others. Actually, we have 62 people here. I mean 62 colleagues here. So happy to
Yes.
hear that all from here. Thank you, madam.
Exactly. Yes. So, meanwhile, you are completing your MBA, maybe doing assignments, projects, exams, and everything. At the end of the MBA, bring all these network, connection, fellowship, this relationship with your colleagues. Keep that until the end of your journey. So, in my point of view, I think that's the most important thing that you should take from an MBA, right? You can see now there are people who are working in your same organization, who have graduated from your same universities, so from different countries. So have that network with you. Okay, with that, we go to Gayandra Sanjana. Gayandra Sanjana. Seems not. Then Gunaratna.
Good evening, all of you.
Yeah, what's your good name?
I'm Madhushika.
Malshika.
Madhushika.
Madhushika. Okay, Madhushika, go ahead.
I'm currently work as an assistant divisional secretary at Divisional Secretariat KGOL, and my bachelor's done at Open University, Bachelor of Science. Previously, I work as assistant secretary at Ministry of Agriculture in the procurement field, especially fertilizer field.
Right. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, getting more colors into the rainbow of our classroom. Thank you. Then KH Fonseca.
Hi, good evening, madam.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Hasid Fonseca. I'm working at Love Supermarkets as a category assistant manager, category and merchandising. I have completed my Bachelor of Science Finance degree in the University of Miami in 2018. Hereafter I started my career finance field, and I shifted to the category management in 2020.
Right. Okay. Nice. Thank you so much. Then we have Subramaniam. K. Subramaniam.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening.
I am Subramaniam. I graduated from University of Moratuwa. I graduated my specialization in civil engineering. At present, I am working as the director of irrigation in Trincomalee region, the irrigation department.
Right, very good. So the count of people who have graduated from Moratuwa is increasing, Dinesh, right? You can count more people. Right. Yes, count it. ඉස්සර පෙරහැරේ අලි ගණන් කරනවා වගේ you can count it. Okay. Right, then we have Kirupakaran. I don't know. I'm sorry whether I pronounce your name.
Yes, good evening, madam. Kirupakaran.
Kirupakaran.
Yes,
Yes, Kirupakaran. Yes, go ahead.
yes, I am from Jaffna. I am working as a chief accountant, district secretary at Jaffna, and I graduated from University of Jaffna, Bachelor of Business Administration.
Right, right. Another person from my area, business admin.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you
yes,
so much, Kirupakaran.
welcome.
Then, okay. We have Saravanamuttu. What's your first name? How to pronounce that?
Good evening, madam.
Good
It's
evening.
Leviton.
Leviton.
Yes.
Okay, Leviton. Please go ahead.
I'm a dental surgeon. Graduated from University of Peradeniya in dental surgery. Currently, I'm working as in charge of the quality management unit of Teaching Hospital Batticaloa.
Betty.
Batticaloa, yes.
Okay. Ayyo, if you stayed here, I would have come to you. I have some problems in one of my teeth as well.
Okay, visit Batticaloa.
Okay, then thank you very much. Then we have Mahesh Indunil. Mahesh Indunil.
Yes, madam. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, madam. So I am Mahesh Indunil. So graduated from the University of Colombo. So first my degree is business administration. So currently I working as a senior procurement officer in the climate smart agriculture project under purview of the Ministry of Agriculture.
Okay, right. Again, my count goes up from business administration side. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Mahesh.
Okay,
Right.
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, then we have, please correct me if I am pronouncing your name in incorrect way. Is it Maswood Hassan?
Yes, yes, Miss. Good evening, and my colleagues.
Good
This
evening.
is Masud.
Maswood,
Actually,
right?
Masud. Yes.
Okay.
Currently, I'm working in KSA as acting head of SME and corporate banking sector.
Right.
My first degree is HND. I did, which is equal to BCom. Then second master I did at Southeastern University, MBA General, and this is my second master.
Okay. Thank you so much, and happy to see you here. And okay, then we have Radhika Gunawardana. Oh, Radhika.
Good evening.
I'm sorry, it's Radhika.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
so
Radhika
sorry.
Gunawardana. I graduated from University of Kerala, Faculty of Accounts, specializing in business engineering. So
Okay.
currently, I'm working as an assistant manager in system implementation, technician, and artificial intelligence.
Right. Okay, thank you very much. Then we have Mufazir Ahmad. I'm sorry, how to pronounce it?
Hi, good evening to
Hi,
all. This is Mufazir Ahmed.
Ahmad.
Yes,
Okay, right. Yes,
I am
Mufazir.
working as a lead quantity surveyor at Elegancia Group in Qatar,
Okay.
and I'm holding my bachelor's in quantity surveying. So I used to involve in the procurement in our business unit. So I wish to do the master's in procurement as well, and I'm in the planning of do the CIPS as well. So
Right.
I guess this will help to enhance my career.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Then we have Rashmi. Rashmi. No. Then Ratnayaka. Ratnayaka.
Good evening, madam.
Yes,
I
you're
am,
WKAM Ratnayaka, right?
yes, yes.
But there is another Ratnayaka before you. But anyway, just go ahead. No issue.
I am Anusha Ratnayaka.
Right.
My first degree is Bachelor of Business Administration, Special Accounting and Finance.
Right.
Currently, I am working as an accountant at National Productivity Secretariat Office.
Right. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Then we have, what about the other Ratnayaka?
Good evening, madam.
Good evening. What?
Upali Ratnaik.
Yeah, Upali Ratnayaka. Okay, Upali, go ahead.
I'm a Bachelor of University of Pune
Mm-hmm.
Administration. Currently, I'm working Milko Private Limited as the manager stores.
Right. Okay. Stores, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Thank you so much, Upali. Then we have Rikas Tajuddin.
Yeah, good evening all.
Good evening,
I'm
Rikas.
Rikas Tajuddin. I'm currently in KSA working as a quantity surveyor, and I pursued my BSc Homes Quantity Surveyor degree in United Kingdom in 2013.
Okay.
And currently, my hobby is I want to complete my one of master degrees, and I got this opportunity.
Okay.
So that's
Right.
it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Rikas. And
Thank you.
next we have Sandun Herat.
Good evening. I'm
Good
Sandhu
evening.
Nerat. I'm graduated from Wayamba University in accounting and business finance. Now I'm currently working in a supply branch of Defense Ministry.
Defense Ministry, which
Yes,
branch?
supply branch of Defense.
At headquarters, Battaramulla.
Yes.
Okay. So my Akka is also working there.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. So, right. Then we have Senali Gunathilaka. Senali, I think even though you have sent me a message, I didn't call your name if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, now you can introduce yourself. Senali Gunathilaka.
Sorry for the background sound. I'm on the way to my home.
Okay, no issue.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chanali Gunathilaka, graduated from Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, Faculty of Technology. Currently, I'm working Sri Lanka Private Limited as a business associate.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Senali. Then we have Situmini Gamage.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I'm working as a purchasing and administration officer for an Australian-based company. I'm working from home. I have completed my postgraduate diploma in business management in University of Colombo.
All right. Good, good, good. Thank you. And then we have Siad J.
Yeah, good evening, Miss. This is Shad. I completed my degree in the stream of business administration, specialization, marketing management at Eastern University.
Uh-huh.
I'm working as a showroom manager at Royal Ceramics Bettico branch.
Royal Ceramics. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Yeah.
thank
Then
you.
we have it Subasan. Is it the way that I should call it?
Good evening, madam. I am Subhasan.
Subasan.
Yeah,
Okay, Subasan. Please go ahead.
I am from Jaffna. I work as a procurement accountant in Jaffna District Secretariat.
Mm.
My first degree, Bachelor of Business Management, University of Jaffna. Yeah.
Right. Okay, and Rashmi has sent an introduction about herself, having HRM background and people's insurance, and currently working in Kuwait as a warehouse coordinator. Thank you, Rashmi. And then we have Udani Disanayaka.
Hi.
Hello, Udani. Yes.
Yeah, am I clear to you?
Sorry?
Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a chartered architect and currently working at Urban Development Authority, NWP. And I'm also secured my degree from University of Morato as an architect, Bachelor of Architecture.
Architecture.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, because I'm doing a sort of a managerial level at the Urban Development Authority. So yeah, want to know about procurement.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's really
ma'am.
good to
Thank you.
have different colors in your life.
Yeah, sure. Hopefully.
Okay, then.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you so much. Then we have Amila Vijayaratna.
Hello.
Yes, Amila.
Hello, good evening, miss. My name is Prabhat Miller. I am working Urban Settlement Development Authority, Content Survey. I am degree Content Survey, Wolverhampton University.
Right. Okay. Another colleague from Urban Development Authority, right? UD.
Yeah, but yeah.
Do you know each other?
I don't think so because he's in head office, right?
I am working there, but different officers. We are Urban Settlement Development Authority.
Okay.
That is a 9th floor. I think
Yeah, we are from 7th floor.
Same
You
building.
can even discuss your floors here, right?
No, I'm from NWP. I'm from Kurunagala.
Yes.
Yeah, we are always going to Satsiripai, of course.
Right,
I can find you, yeah. Hopefully.
Yes.
Right. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Even before you completing your MBA, you can find other friends, right?
Yes, of course. Thank you.
That's really nice. Yeah. Very nice. I'm very happy to see that in my very first class. Okay. Then we have Tarini. I think we missed you, Tarini.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. I am Tharini Vaihunden. I am working as quantity surveyor at National Water Supply and Drainage Board. I got degree in quantity surveying from University of Morato.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Tarini. Then we have Gayan Rasanjana. Did you introduce yourself, Gayan? Not again. Chaturaka. Is it Chaturaka? I think
Yes, of course. I'm on my way to home.
okay, Chaturaka.
Can you all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Sorry for the disturbance because the noise is there. I'm civil engineer by profession.
Again from Mora?
Yes, Mora, but I did diploma from University of Morato, then my first degree from Open University of Sri Lanka, Faculty of Engineering. Then I completed my MBA from University of Colombo. Then I have another project management MSc also. Then currently I'm I'm into this procurement and works procurement really because we are handling a lot of work procurement related activities in my office. Now I'm working for central bank. Yes, that's my.
Currently, you're at Central Bank.
Yes.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. සල්ලි ටිකක් එහෙම හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. Okay, so dear colleagues, dear friends, now I think usually in my master's classes, I take this first half an hour for this introduction. It's really worthy, it's really effective. On one way, we can get to know each other and we can have a friendly rapport. This is the first time that y'all are meeting me, I'm meeting you, y'all are meeting all of you, I mean, you each other. So when you have a very casual introduction chat like this, it naturally builds a rapport, a friendly rapport between all of us. So it's really useful and effective to continue our discussion for the rest of the 2.5 hours and also for the next upcoming days as well. So I believe so, and I really enjoyed to hear. Really enjoyed hearing all of you, to get to know all of you. So with that, again, before moving on to the lecture or theory part and everything, I'll just show you the LMS page that you should refer time to time, right? Actually, you should be familiar and thorough with this LMS page. I believe you can see my screen. Can you see this LMS page? Right, okay. So in your LMS page, you can, I have given you a small introduction note and my email can be found under this contact information section, right? So for any issue clarification, you can send me an email. And most importantly, the important announcements are published under this announcement section. So for the time being, I had no specific announcement to be given to you, but I have given you some welcome notes under announcement section. So the time being, if we have important things to be communicated to you, it will be uploaded under this announcement section. So please check that. Then under course information, you can find out the activity schedule and the content of the course under this section. In the activity schedule, you have the activity schedule pertaining to my course, okay? To Principles of Management course. So the date, time, Zoom link, all those things are available here under this activity schedule and the content of this lecture series. Those are mentioned under course information. Then more importantly, this learning resources. You should refer to these learning resources. This is where I have uploaded all the slides that I'm going to refer to during the next, including today, for all these 4 days. We are having 4 days to conduct your lecture. So I have uploaded all PPTs straight away, right? Because this is not an undergraduate classroom. Like after doing the lecture, we upload the PowerPoint to the LMS for undergraduates because they are not that much keen on having interactive learning and attending lectures. But you are professionals. This is an MBA class, so I have straight away uploaded. At the same time, I have uploaded some additional readings, additional videos, readings. So please refer to them as well. Watch those videos and read those articles. They will help you to answer your assignment as well. Not only to answer your assignment, just to expand your experience and knowledge as well. So apart from the main slides, PPTs, refer to those additional learning resources as well. And then thereafter, after conducting this lecture, you will get the recordings of this lecture as well. And importantly, I have I believe you should be able to see the assignment. Just check in your LMS. I have already made it available. So you should be able to see this document, right? So this deadline has been given by the unit, MSc unit. So I have mentioned it here, 31st August. And the assignment is here, this PDF document, right? It's all about practical application of learned knowledge, and also not only the learned knowledge, the contemporary knowledge. It's about technology, AI and everything, and how to integrate it with your job role, which goes with procurement, planning, inventory management, supply chain, like as relating to your own job area. I have given you the assignment by coupling the knowledge of technology as well. Actually, this assignment is a very practical one. And there's no hard and fast theories. So what you learn in the classroom, what we discuss in the classroom, plus what you know, what you explore, what you experience, it should be included in your assignment. Then once you complete your assignment, please upload it in this Dropbox. You can see mini project submission Dropbox 2526. You can see the deadline again mentioned here, 31st August before 12. So you go to this Dropbox and submit your assignment here. Under the Dropbox also, I have uploaded the assignment document. So you can refer to this assignment document or this assignment document. Both are same. I have just uploaded the same document to the two places. However, submit your assignment to the Dropbox. Okay, so these are the important components of the LMS page: announcement, course information, learning resources, and the assignment section. Assignment and the Dropbox. Those are much important for you to refer to and work with. And please work on time. And so, have any one of you referred to the assignment by now? Anyone just check the assignment?
Yes, gone through.
Go through. So, what do you think about the assignment, Dinesh? Dinesh or Ashok? Who said that?
Yeah, I just said that.
Ashok, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ashok. Please, what's your idea on the assignment?
As you say, it's a request most about the practical thing, so that how I can incorporate the AI and the management that principles to my job, that role, I have to elaborate it into the assignment.
Exactly. So, your experience, your exposure, plus try to bring some concepts that we discuss, and more importantly, bring some additional knowledge and show me that you have referred to other videos, other articles. Just show me that you have expanded your knowledge on the given area of the assignment, and then secondly show me that you have the capability to apply those things to your own job. Third one, then reflect your critical understanding, your criticism, critical perspectives through your assignment. So the first thing, you have to show me that you have applied your things. That means you have understood the practicality and applicability of the assignment. Then you have learned something, you have referred to additional things, then you can apply it to your own job. Then you can critically reflect your experience and your ideas. That's what I needed in your assignments, right? So I thought of explaining that requirement at the start of the lecture itself, so that you can keep it in your mind when you are attending the lectures as well. Lecture ke inna kottama, please understand that what my discussion style is and what I expect from your project as well. So practicality, ability to apply theories to practical context, and then critically reflecting it back. That's what I expect from you all. Okay. Okay, then having keep it in your mind, now officially let's start our discussion, our theoretical discussion, I mean our lecture. So actually in these slides, there's nothing more. You can keep the slides just as a guide, right? But what you want to grab and what you want to write down, what you want to take the screenshots is what I really elaborate to you. The things I discuss with you, things your friends share during the classroom, and the things that I draw on the paint canvas. Those are the things that you want to catch, that you want to write down, note down. Okay, so now our subject is principles of management. Principles of management. Now, you may have heard this term 100,000 or more than that times in your lifetime, right? Management, management, management. In simple terms, right? Management is everywhere, not only in your job. Management is there at your home. If you are a spouse, managing your better half, it's also management. Managing your kids, it's also management. Managing your in-laws, so your relations, your neighbor, it's also management. So management is everywhere, in every aspect of our lives. That same as in the organizations as well. So in simple terms, what's your simple idea on management? What is that? Anyone can freely talk. So this is an interactive session. We are going to freely discuss. So same like the friendly rapport that we created during the self-introduction session. Just unmute yourself and talk. Your own idea on management. What's that?
Management is all about planning, leading, organizing, and controlling your assets or your money and your life or your daily activities to the best interest of yourself, your company, and your family.
Yes, that's great. That's a very good initiative. Thank you so much for that initiative and also for that interesting and impressive explanation.
Thank you.
Okay, then who else?
So I would like to add some addition for that to discuss that expressed by him. So reaching some goal to achieve the objective with using the resources, available resources. With using
Okay,
the
right.
resources to achieve the goal, the
Right.
process of management.
Okay, thank you so much, Mahesh. Then Rashmi also saying achieving goals effectively, efficiently. And I'm sorry, I think we have missed one person, Pujita Uduvana. Right? He had sent a message saying he is Pujita Uduvana and having own company called Savinda Enterprises related to construction and identity from University of Moroto. I'm not sure whether Pujit is here with us. Anyway, okay. Welcome. We welcome Pujit as well. Okay. Anyone else? Now we got 3 responses from management. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Right. That's a very good point of view. That opened up something else, a new way to look at management. To the traditional explanation, you added something, I mean, not new, another different uh, point of view. Thank you so much, Dinesh. Yes, dear friends, actually, as I said you, management is everywhere, right? Now, while doing this discussion, let me open the paint canvas. Can you see this paint canvas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Yes, colleagues, as you said, management is everywhere and it's having different aspects to be considered. So now think this is you. You as a person in your personal life, in your day-to-day activities, or in your family life, in your career, right? Your, daily, you have things to be achieved. On day-to-day activities, you have things to be achieved. So you have to achieve some short-term goals or targets. Then you have some mid-term things to be achieved. Then finally, you have some long-term goals, objectives to be achieved. So actually, the dream of your life is to achieve this very end of your life at the end, right? So it may be different from person to person. So your final dream is to achieve that in your personal life. So to accommodate that process, we may have entered into something called an organization to do our job. That's the simple way of our lives to achieve our dreams. We have entered this organization. So this organization can be something governed by another person or by us. That means it can be one of our own organizations. So it can be that we are working in another company which is governed, which is owned by another person or set of people. So even when you want to achieve your personal goals in your life, when you want to achieve your dreams in your life, of course, what you do is management. Why I say so? Because in order to reach this final target of your life, this is your final target of your life. For that, you have different resources with you. Right? Different resources, both tangible, intangible resources. So think about them. So your physical energy, your knowledge, your creativity, your cognitive capacity, then time, information you have, money, and machinery, and your relationships, your network, all tangible, intangible resources support you to reach that final goal of your life, final dream of your life. But at the same time, you have to understand that these resources are not ample in your life, right? So let's say amount of money you have, time you have, even the relationships you have, other physical resources, maybe machinery, lands and everything, and even your cognitive capacity, your knowledge, skill, abilities, all those things are limited, right? They are not unlimited. So then here the game starts. Since the resources available with you, since they are limited, since the available resources to you are limited, right? That means these resources are scarce, then the issue starts. Then here the game starts. So for this game, we simply call management. What is that game? The game is you have to utilize these limited resources that you have, right? You have to utilize these limited resources that you have so that you can achieve your final dream. That is the game of management. Okay. Then, in order to play that game, right? In order to play that game, in theoretical terms, in learning aspects, we say there are mainly four things, four functions, four areas that we need to complete. When we complete these four areas, when we complete these four functions, then we can play the entire management game. That is where the four functions of management come. And we identify them as POLC. P, O, then L, C. These are the four wings of the management game. POLC. What are they? P refers to planning. O refers to organizing. L refers to leading. And C refers to controlling. Planning, organizing, leading, controlling. When you play these four stages of your game, then you can completely play the management game. It's like maybe a computer game. Four stages are there: POLC, planning, organizing, leading, controlling. Once you complete them successfully, yes, of course, you can play this management game successfully. Why you have to do that? Because you have something to achieve. To achieve that, you have resources, but dear friends, those resources are limited. That's why you have to play this game, right? Then, by playing this game, by playing this management game, what you can do is you will be able to utilize these resources efficiently and effectively. Efficiently and effectively. That means by playing this game, you can reach the efficiency and effectiveness of which මොකේ efficiency, the මොකේ effectiveness the ඔයා මේ reach කරන්න යන්නේ. So by playing this management game, you can achieve efficiency. Efficiency means the ability of you to get maximum output from the given input. What is that? So efficiency is something like this. What is the output that you can gain for the amount of input or the resources that you utilize in your process? That means, let's say, now you are running a garment factory. Your inputs are fabric, the needles, what do you call, yarn, and labor hours, machine hours, electricity, land, money. All those things are the inputs or the resources. Resources, there should be an R. So those are the inputs that you include into your manufacturing process. So as a result, by inserting inputs to your production process, you get output. This output can be the good or service that you manufacture. But if we discuss little bit further, this output represent not only the goods and service, value of the goods and services that you produce. By going further, it can be the wealth that you generate for your owners. It can be the amount of jobs that you have created. It can be the social benefits that you have created. So this outcome refers to, or it represents a vast array of outcomes of your process, of your production process. So what is meant by efficiency is your ability to get maximum output out of your limited inputs. We said these resources, these inputs are limited, right? That is why you have to play this management game. So if you want to play this management game and get the maximum use out of these limited resources, you have to pay attention to these two factors, which are efficiency and effectiveness. Efficiency means what? Getting the maximum outcome for the given input. So when achieving that efficiency, understand that you have to minimize or you have to avoid waste and defects. When you use limited resources and when you are going to get maximum outcome out of that, then it's obvious that you have to avoid waste of input and you have to avoid mistakes or defects that you do during your manufacturing process, during your production process. That is all about efficiency. How you are going to achieve outputs by from limited inputs without having waste and defects. And then the other arm of this game is effectiveness. Effectiveness means how far you have achieved your goal and objective. Now, you are doing all these things to reach your short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals, right? You are doing all these to achieve your final dream in your life. So, if we apply the effectiveness concept, it tells us your ability, it measures your ability to reach your desired goals, reach your prescribed goals and objectives. So how far you have achieved them within that given time frame, that is reflected through effectiveness. So as same this happens in your personal life, this is what happens in an organization too. So in organizations, yes, of course, organizations are having inputs. Organizations are having inputs. So, right? Then by including these inputs within the organization, you create a kind of a manufacturing process, or you develop an operational process. Okay? Finally, here you get the outcome. Here you get the outcome of your process. That is outputs. Maybe the goods or services that you produce. Or else, apart from that, as I told you, there can be numerous aspects as your outputs or outcomes. The wealth of the owner, social responsibility, well-being of the employees. Likewise, there can be some other broader outcomes as well. So, now, the story that we discussed under your personal life can be applied to the organizations as well. This is what we are learning in this course. So all these concepts are everywhere, even in your personal life. But for the purpose of teaching and learning, we are restricting all these concepts. So we are discussing all these concepts related to business organizations. Otherwise, we don't have a boundary to discuss. Personal lives වල ඕඩ තරම් දේවල් we can discuss. But to limit our discussion and to achieve the target of this course at the end of 4 days, you have to achieve something, right? So to achieve that target of this course, we are going to limit our discussion to the business organizations. So then the story of management, we have to limit it. We have to discuss it under the boundary of management, under the boundary of organizations, business organization. So now we'll apply that story that we discussed so far into organizations. Of course, in business organizations also, they have inputs, they have resources. They are limited. From this end, there are goals and objectives to be achieved by that organization as well, right? In this organization also, they have a final dream to be achieved that is reflected through the vision and mission of your organization, their final dream, final state to achieve. So across that path, of course, they have limited inputs. Then within the organization, they perform kind of a production process, manufacturing process, or operational process. Then as a result of that process, you come up with the outcomes of your organization, which enables you, which supports you to reach the final dream of your organization. That is the story of an organization. Since these resources or the inputs of the organization are also limited, what you have to do? You have to apply that management in your organization as well. Then you have to play that management game inside your organization. Then what you are going to do? As the responsible people, responsible officers, responsible authorities, roles of your organization, this is your management game. What? Getting the maximum use out of your limited resources in efficient and effective manner to reach the final goals and objective of your organization. That is the management game. Use or utilize the limited resources efficiently and effectively in order to reach the final goals and objectives of the organization. To facilitate that, to play that game, you have 4 functions to be played, 4 stages to be played. What are they? Planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. So, in a nutshell, in summary form, what is management? So, management it's a huge process. It's a complex process. Complex process of what? Utilizing limited resources efficiently and effectively to achieve the final goals and objectives of the organization by planning, organizing, leading, and controlling organizational activities. Or else we can say management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling limited organizational resources efficiently and effectively to reach organizational goals and objectives. So there, planning means what? We can discuss these 4 functions elaboratively in upcoming sessions. If I just briefly explain these 4 functions, planning means, practically also, planning means what? We decide what to do something and how to do something. What to do or how to do that thing. And simply, let's assume that you are planning to go on a trip. You decide what to do and how to do that. So that is the simple thing that you do and plan. So in an organizations, time to time, by evaluating the business environment, by looking at the others, by looking at your competitors, by looking at other factors and forces around you, you have to decide, okay, what to do next month, what to do at the end of this year, what to do. Next year, what to do? After 3 years, what to do? After 5 years, what to do? At the end of 20 years, what to do? So that is planning. They not only what thinking about what to do and also how to do it. So in the next year, if your what to do is opening up a new branch in India, then you have to decide how to do as well. Both those aspects comes under planning, right? What to do is opening up a new branch in India. Then how to do? How to get the legal registration, permission, then how to source employees, whether you are going to send Sri Lankan peoples to Indian branch or whether you are going to recruit Indian people, how to find finance, right? Everything. All those things comes under planning. Then once you do planning, you have to execute it. So most of the times our trips end up at the planning stage, right? At the end, memes වල කියන වගේ you end up with the WhatsApp group only. But in management for process, after planning, it should be executed. So execution part of planning starts with the organizing function, at the organizing function. Then organizing means now you have decided what to do and how to do it. So organizing means you have to identify the suitable people, suitable resources to achieve that plan. Then you have to allocate them into different jobs, tasks, departments. Then you have to communicate the requirement, right? You have to give them authority, power to perform their tasks. So those aspects comes under organizing. Organize activities inside the organization. Then planning and organizing is not enough to let something happen. You should have a guiding force behind that. That is leading. That is leadership. Right? So that leadership part should be there because you have to motivate people, you have to communicate with them, you have to coordinate the activities. That leadership part, leadership role is a very important component under the management umbrella term, under the entire management process. Otherwise, people do whatever they want in the organization. To guide all of them towards the common goal of the organization, you need to have this leadership. Right? Then finally, after doing all these things, time to time you have to check whether your actual performance goes in line with the planned performance. That is controlling. Time to time you check whether your sales volume, sales value is in line with your targets. You check whether your employees' behaviors are up to the standard. You check whether your product quality is up to the standard. So time to time you have to check and confirm whether your actual performance is up to the planned level, up to the desired level. That is controlling. Once you perform, once you combine all these 4 functions only, the entire management game become a success. Right? Now, by keeping all these concepts and stories in your mind, so finally clear out your mind that this management refers to what? It is the entire process of planning, organizing, leading, controlling of limited organizational resources. That means inputs. Efficiently and effectively inside the operational process of the organization in order to achieve the common or the final goals and objectives of the organization. Remember, we are going to achieve a common goal. When we are achieving the common goal of the organization, these individual goals will be able to achieve. Right now, we started the discussion at individual level, then we applied it to the organization. So when the organization is gradually achieving its common goal and objective, the individual people inside that will be able to reach their individual goals and objectives. That is why we need all this planning, organizing, leading, controlling. As one of your colleagues said, that discipline comes here. In order to reach your individual goals, objectives, you should understand that you have to contribute towards the final common goal of the organization. That is why you all are there in the organizations in the capacity of a manager. So, manager's role is to perform this management process, nothing else. Then, who is a manager? Manager is the person who employs or initiate or execute this planning, organizing, leading, controlling activities in an organization in order to utilize the limited resources efficiently and effectively to achieve the final common goal of the organization. Simply put, the person who performs this management process, that person is the manager. So you are working in that capacity. So this is the story behind the management and the manager. Right? So we have come across key terms: limited resources, efficiency, effectiveness, planning, organizing, leading, controlling, a process, right? Management is a process. Then final common goals of the organization. So by combining those key terms together, you can develop the definition for management and also for a manager. Right? Are you clear with that? Are you clear with this explanation? This process and everything. Yes or no? Are you clear or are you confused or are you bored? Please give me your feedback.
Yes, yes.
Yes, clear, ma'am.
Are you all okay with this method?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, actually, that's what I want. This should be a snap in your memory, in your mind. Then you will be able to elaborate at your project or assignment or exam or even at your workplace. That's what I need. So are you all happy, satisfied with that?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
So,
Yes, open.
Yes, of course, sure.
okay, then I'll continue in this manner if you all are okay. If you have any issue, any clarification needed or any dissatisfaction at any point, please let me know. Right? Because අපි දෙගොල්ලන්ගේම time it's worthy. So if you are not taking anything out of this, ඔයාටත් වැඩක් නැහැ, මටත් වැඩක් නැහැ. Right? So both of us should get the benefit of these 3 hours. Okay, so this is the story of management and a manager. So now if you want, you can take a screenshot of this paint canvas. Right? So if you want, you can draw the things with me, or else once I finish explaining and drawing, you can simply take a screenshot. Right? Okay, so then I'll take a new canvas. I'll take a new page. Right. Now, manager is the person who initiates or rather executes this management process in an organization. So I told you in this lecture, all these concepts that we discuss, we narrow them down only to business organization, right? So, actually, what do you mean by this organization? We are always discussing about organization, management inside the organization. What is an organization then, according to your understanding?
A group of individuals working towards to achieve the goal of the organization, goal of the unit.
Right. So you can bring that, you can take it out from that discussion itself. නේද? අපි කතා කරා. So management is the process of utilizing resources very efficiently, effectively by planning, through planning, organizing, leading, controlling, in order to achieve the final goal and objective of the organization. Then what is organization? Organization is something which is having common goals and objectives to be achieved. So inside that organization, there are resources. There are limited resources. And there are managers who have to perform the management process inside that organization. So by taking main key points, key words, key concepts together, we can simply say organization is something which is having many parties together who have a common goal or an objective to be achieved. So in that sense, in a broader sense, actually, an organization can be anything. Even your family is an organization because it involves different parties, few people working together, living together to achieve a kind of a common purpose in life. Human requirements, common human requirements in life, right? So think about your university, school, even the church, even the temple, anything. All of them are organizations. They are having different parties involved together and they are working towards a common goal, common objective to be achieved. But again, remember, we are narrowing down our discussion to business management. Therefore, we are discussing only about business organizations. Even though your family and everything comes under the big umbrella term of organizations, we focus on business organization. Then, what these business organizations are? Business organization means it's a collection of people, it's a collection of different parties together who are working towards a common goal or objective, most of the time with a profit motive. Most of the time, business organizations are having a profit motive. So these organizations are those limited resources and management process should be there. The person who performs that management process, we identify that person as the manager, as a manager. So, in general terms, we say mainly these managers are in 3 layers. In an organization, we can identify 3 layers of managers or management. As you simply know, it's top management level, then the middle management level, and then finally the lower management level. Then after that, we have non-managerial employees as well in the organization. But remember, this may not be the universal case. This may not be the case of every organization. Sometimes you may not having this middle layer. You may be having just the top managers and others are just employees. Or else you may have top managers, then general managers, then other employees, right? It can be the way now, especially when we think about contemporary organization, which develops with technology, this kind of huge hierarchical processes are not there. They are just employees and the owners, employees and the leaders. So they are working like teams. So in teams, they have one leader. That is how those organizations work. But just for the purpose of studying, we identify, we discuss, or we introduce that in an organization, these 3 layers of managers are there. So top managers, what they do is they are the people who make strategic decisions, strategic plans for the organization. That means top managers are the people who analyze the environment, who evaluate the environment, who foresee the future, who forecast the future. And they are the people who develop long-term goals, objectives, targets for the organizations. Right? Then, after these top managers, under them, we have middle-level managers. So once these top managers, they identify the environment, they foresee the things, they develop long-term plans. Once they do it, they communicate it to the middle-level manager. So these top managers are like chairman, what else? The director and president in an organization. Likewise, there can be different positions, different designations, names. However, the people who hold the, the holistic responsibility of the organization, they are the top managers, CEO, likewise. Then once they make those decisions, once they make those plans, they communicate it to the middle layer. Most of the time, this middle layer comprises of departmental level managers like HR manager, marketing manager, finance manager, maybe you are all right, procurement manager. So I'm sorry, I don't know much about your specific area, which is supply chain, procurement, and so on. Now, after I explain these things, you have to tell me what is happening in your organizations, right? So I think you are all also comes under this middle layer. So you are handling a department. You are managing a particular department, a division, a set of employees who are working under one division. So if you are doing so, you comes under this middle manager. So they are planning, they are developing tactical plans. These top managers, they are developing strategic plans for the long term, by analyzing the big environment, big business environment. After analyzing, forecasting, they are developing big and long-term goals, objectives. These middle-level managers, they develop mid-term objectives to be achieved. They take care of their individual departments. So they prepare usually departmental level plans or tactical plans. Department level plans. Right? Then once they develop their department-wise plans, they communicate it to the lower level managers. Lower level managers are the people who directly, daily basis, who work with other normal employees. Say for an example, in a garment factory, supervisors who very directly, closely work with the other employees. Like shop floor managers, likewise. So they perform, or they comes under the category of lower level managers. So they develop plans for day-to-day activities. For day-to-day operational plans are prepared by them, right? How to achieve this weekly target, how to achieve daily targets, how to maintain the machine. Likewise, very daily basis operational level decisions and plans are made by them. Then under them, other non-managerial employees are there. So you have to understand this middle level managers are communicating or coordinating both top layer and the lower layer. Right? So when they are performing these tasks, when they are working in these categories, they need to have some sort of skills. You can't just become a manager. So you need to have some sort of skills. For that, we identify there are 3 types of managerial skills. And I'll just write down them in this one. These are the 3 types of skills that a manager requires. Conceptual skills, human or interpersonal skills, technical skills. Conceptual, by the term itself, understand. Conceptual skill means your ability to conceptualize the things, visualize the things, your cognitive capacity, the ability you have to see something, forecasting, analyze things, and have deep level understanding and make big plans. That is your conceptual skill, that is your conceptual ability. Then interpersonal or human skill, of course, again, term itself says us your ability to work with others, your ability to deal with people, your ability to manage human, your ability to maintain good interpersonal relationships. That is the second skill that is required by a manager. Third part, technical skills. Your technical knowledge, whether you know how to operate a particular machine, whether you know how to have a production, maybe a blueprint, maybe a layout, maybe a product plan. Right? Very, very technical things, how to handle tools, machines. That technical aspect. That knowledge, that is technical skill. Now, when I explain you these 3 layers of managers and the 3 skills required by them, can you combine these 2 concepts together? Think about the roles played by these 3 managerial layers, their responsibility level, and the nature of the skills required by them. So, which skill is required by which category of managers? Which skill is mostly required by which category of managers? How can you combine these 2 concepts together? Yes? Any idea?
The technical may be for the lower level.
Technical for the lower level. Okay.
Yes.
I think
Human.
conceptual skills to the top management, and technical to the lower management, and human interpersonal is equally distributed to all the management.
Okay, that is your idea. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yes.
All 3 is needed to all the level.
All 3 is equally or differently? What do you think?
Maybe differently.
Maybe differently. Okay. Yes. Anyone else?
Conceptual for top management, interpersonal for middle management, technical for lower management.
Lower management. Right. Okay. Now we are getting different answers. So, yes.
Okay, right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for contributing and being interactive during the lecture. Yes, my dear friends, you came up with different ideas. So, our understanding according to the concept, according to the theory, if you want, you can challenge, okay? No issue. You can challenge theories with your experience at any time. So, according to the understanding we have, this should be equally distributed, right? These lines should, okay, I'll draw it again so that you won't confuse. Just assume all three layers of the rectangle are equal, okay? Then, yes, since this, what am I doing here? Right. Okay. Since this conceptual skill relates to the cognitive capacity, your ability to analyze things, forecast things, and understand what's coming and plan accordingly. And that is what exactly top managers are doing and their strategic plans. Therefore, yes, of course, these conceptual skills are highly required by top managers. On the other hand, yes, technical, it's all about machines, day-to-day activities, operational activities. And the people who always tackle those things are the lower level managers. Therefore, most of the technical skills are mostly required by lower level people. Right? But understand that even though top managers require a majority of the major amount of mostly conceptual skills, but even the top managers also need to have some amount of technical skills, right? Some amount of technical skills are required by them. Otherwise, how can they survive? In some organizations, you may have heard, father passed down the company to the son. The first task assigned to the son by the father is to sweep the production floor or the company. තාත්තා පුතාට කම්පනි එක පාස් කරනකොට කරන පළවෙනි දේ ඉස්සෙල්ලා කම්පනි එක අතු ගන්න පුරුදු කරන එක. Why? If you want to go to the top, you should know from the scratch. You should know even at the very lower level, right? Therefore, even for the top managers, these technical skills, they need to have some amount of technical skills to be successful. On the other hand, for the lower level people, while they are having majority of technical skills, while they require a higher amount of technical skills, of course, to perform their task, they need to have some amount of conceptual skill as well. Otherwise, how can they understand these instructions? How can they understand this communication? They should understand the final goal objective of the organization in order to perform, in order to handle day-to-day tasks. Right? Otherwise, they will be blindly handling the other employees. Therefore, some amount of conceptual skill is needed for them to understand where my company is going on, what is happening around us. Right? Then, for the middle people, since they are coordinating with both the parties, of course, they need to have a kind of similar amount of both conceptual and technical skills as well. Similar amount. Now think about these human skills. Recall the definition of an organization. It's a collection of people. It's a collection of two or more people. It's a collection of different parties who are working towards a common goal. Then again, go back to our initial discussion on management. I told you, when the company goals and objectives, organizational goals and objectives are achieved, at the end, individual goals and objectives should be able to be achieved, should they be able to achieve. That means what? In an organization, there are individual personnel, individual people who are having their own agendas, their own goals, objectives, while carrying their individual goals, objectives, individual differences, and everything, they contributes towards the final goal and objective. So, managers, you have to deal with those people every day, every time. Right? You have to deal with all those people equally, irrespective to your level. Whether you are a top manager or a low level manager or a middle level manager, just forget about your job. Just forget about your position. You have to work with people in the organization. Therefore, of course, dear friends, this human or the interpersonal skill is required by all the managers equally, irrespective to your job role. Because you're working with people in the organization. Organization itself is a collection of individually different people who are working towards a common goal. Right? That's the story. So, if I just draw it like this, so if I draw it like this is top managers. Was it closed? Did the screen sharing
Yes, it's
close?
closed. Yes, it's closed.
It's closed.
Now you can see, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can see.
Okay. So this is where top managers are. I think it is better if I name the uh, rows of the rectangle according to the name of the skill, I believe. Then it will be a bit clear to you. So this is conceptual skill. This is human. We have then here we have top. And low level people. Right. For the top people, they need more conceptual. low technical and same amount of human. For the lower level people, they need less conceptual, more technical, again, same human. For the middle level people, they require all these three in similar manner. I think my line should balance the aspects. Right. Okay. So these are the three layers of managers, and these are the skills required by those managers in order to perform their management process, in order to perform planning, organizing, leading, controlling, in order to utilize limited resources efficiently and effectively to achieve the common goals and objectives of the organization. Right? Is this clear to all of you?
Yes. Yes, fine.
Clear, right? Okay, then if it is clear, you can take a screenshot of this before I move into the next part. Right. So now I'll go back to the slide. And in the managerial capacity, right? By keeping the umbrella position called manager, you all may be playing different roles in your organization. So it's same like our personal lives. That means even in our personal lives, we play different roles, as a daughter or a son, again, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, again, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, then friend, colleague, again, leader, likewise, as a neighbor, likewise, we are playing different roles in our personal lives. Accordingly, by applying that to the organizational context, Henry Mintzberg, he introduced a separate concept or a separate theory such as the roles of a manager. He said that any manager is performing mainly 3 categories of roles, and we can subdivide it into 10 roles. So here you can see the main categories of roles played by a manager are interpersonal role, informational role, and decisional role. Then he further divided those 3 roles, such as interpersonal was divided into figurehead, leader, and liaison role. Informational role was divided into monitor, disseminator, spokesperson role. Decisional role was divided into entrepreneur, disturber, handler, resource allocator, and negotiator role. What are these? Simply, interpersonal role of a manager means your role that you are playing when working with other people. Of course, as a manager, you have to work with other people. You have to get the things done by other people, right? You have to push them. You have to motivate them. Likewise, and not only inside the organization, right? Remember, as a manager, you have to work with both internal and external people, internal and external parties of your organization. Therefore, the category of role that you play when working with people, when maintaining interpersonal relationship with other internal and external parties of the organization, that is identified as interpersonal role. And then informational. Of course, I think the prime responsibility or the activity of a manager is to make decisions. making correct decision is the top prime activity responsibility of a manager. In order to make those decisions correctly, any manager needs to have correct information. So that person have to obtain information and have to make a decision and has to inform those information to the other relevant parties. Likewise, when a manager is working with information, that role is identified as informational role. Then how and when they make decision, I told you that's the prime activity of a manager, making decisions. In which capacity you are making decisions, at which incidents you make decisions. By covering those aspects, decisional role, the decision-making role of a manager is identified separately by the municipal. Now, if we move to other subcategories of those main role categories, the first category, interpersonal role, comprises of 3 roles: figurehead, lead, and a liaison person. Figurehead means you represent the organization as a symbol of the organization. When you are having ceremonies, you represent your organization. Let's say you are sponsoring a particular reality show. So at the grand finale of that reality show, representing your organization, you are the one who participates in that event. So you represent your organization by becoming a symbol of the organization. That is your figurehead role, right? You represent your organization at other occasions, especially at events in front of others. Then you have to lead your employees. You have to motivate them. You have to guide them. You have to push them. That is your leadership role. Then liaison means how you maintain relationship with the external parties. You may have to work with government organizations, maybe Central Environmental Authority, maybe Customs, maybe Inland Revenue Department. Likewise, you may have to deal with maybe with media, right? Likewise, how you maintain the relationship with other external parties, that is your liaison role as a manager. Then, under the informational role, monitoring means you have to scan the environment, you have to scan the business environment and grab the information. Right, so now apply this to your role. Huh? After explaining all these things, I'll ask you to apply this to your experience and your job role and explain me. So think how you apply this monitor role in your within your job. How you scan the business environment, how you identify the trends, how you explore the things happening around you, how you get the information from the environment, how you get information from other sources, maybe from government publication, maybe from news, maybe from international context, maybe from competitors, maybe from suppliers, maybe from customers. You are getting important information, right? Customers are providing very important information like their lifestyle, their preferences, their feedback on your product, likewise. How you obtain those information from different parties, that is your monitor role. Then gathering all information and keeping it only with you is not enough. As a manager, you should disseminate, you should distribute the important information among other members of your organization. You have to inform them to your other managers, maybe to top managers, lower managers, middle managers, likewise. You have to inform them. So distributing information among the relevant parties of the organization is identified as the disseminator role. Then spokesperson. How you distribute your internal information to the external parties. That is your spokesperson role. Let's say now there is a kind of a lawsuit going against your company. In order to clear out the goodwill, good image of your company, you hold a press conference and say, this is what happening. So at that time, you communicate your information, organizational information to the general public or media, to other parties. So if you distribute your information to the other people, other parties, external parties on behalf of your organization, that is a spokesperson role, right? That is all about handling information in and out, internal and external. Then finally, if we go to decisional category, it comprises of 4 sub-roles: entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, and negotiator. So Henry Mintzberg said, in these 4 capacities, you are making decisions in your organization. First of all, as an entrepreneur. That means as an innovator, as a person who brings creativity, innovation to the organization, as a person who brings novel business ideas, novel products to the organization, or as the person who initiate the business organization itself. You become an entrepreneur and you make relevant decisions, right? Because in the top management category, the owner of the organization can also be there. He or she may be involving in management activities most of the time. So, as the entrepreneurial capacity, managers are making decisions. What to do, how to do, what to produce, how to produce, how much to produce, which new components to be added, which new technological aspects to be embedded in the product or in the service. Likewise, entrepreneurial decisions are made. Then, managers are always handling disturbances. Maybe natural disasters. Maybe government rules, regulation, tax law. So things happening in the international market or happening in international political environment. Likewise, there can be different disturbances happening to your organization and its process from the external environment. So time to time, you have to face them. You have to make relevant decisions. Classic example, COVID-19, and even the geopolitical wars happening across countries currently. So when those situations occurred, when there are influences for your business operations, you have to quickly make decisions as to how you surpass these issues and overcome these disturbances. During COVID-19, what to do? Online delivery or online ordering systems. Likewise, how to handle that disturbance for your operation, how to handle your employees, work from home. Likewise, when the disturbances occur, how you handle it? You have to make decisions at those times. That is disturbance handler role. Then, by skipping the next one, I'll go to negotiator role. That is how you make decisions as a negotiator between internal external parties. Maybe you have to negotiate with your suppliers regarding the prices of your raw material. You may have to negotiate with your employees or your trade union regarding their salaries, overtime, or bonus. So, as a negotiator with other parties, how you are making decisions for the betterment, for the benefit of the organization. That is your negotiator role. And also, remember, resources are limited. You have to allocate those resources among members of the organization, among tasks of the organization, among departments of the organization. At that time, you have to make decision. What is the budget that you are going to allocate for the marketing activities? What is the budget that you are going to allocate for HR activities? Likewise, you have to make decisions regarding allocating resources among people, among departments, and among different tasks in the job, in the organization. So these 10 roles are identified by the Henry Mintzberg as the management roles. As the management roles. So, in one day, you may be performing only one or two roles. Another day, you may be performing all these roles in your capacity as manager. And however, this person, this Henry Mintzberg, the scholar, researcher, he has categorized the roles played by a manager in their day-to-day activities into main 3 categories and into 10 sub-roles. That is the idea behind this theory, this concept, roles of manager. Now, after discussing all these things, I am going to hand over the forum to you. Now, please speak up. Tell me how this management process happened in your company, how you handle efficiency, effectiveness, whether there are that 3 layers in your organization or whether it is different in your organization, what kind of skills are required by you, or whether you agree with this theory, this role of a manager, whether you agree with this or not, whether you play these roles, or whether you are having another different set of roles other than this. Please speak up. The things that we learned so far, please apply it to your experience and your job role, your current job role, and tell me, because I don't know anything about your supply chain management, procurement, and those things. Now talk. Tell me.
I'm sure I'm working as showroom manager at Russell Betty Club branch.
Yes, yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, according to my level is I'm working as a manager, but the lower level, the management level. So as you mentioned that the technical part is one of the main important thing to sell the product to the customers, because without that the product knowledge or the technical information, it's very difficult. Likewise, as a manager, I want to manage my people, sales executives, stockkeepers, cashiers, all of these people.
Your voice is breaking. Maybe a
So
connection issue.
definitely, I should have that the interpersonal skills as well. That concept too much better. So, yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now okay. In the meantime, there was kind of a disturbance. Okay, continues, yeah.
Yeah, the human interpersonal skills definitely that needed to manage my staff, storekeeper, cashier, and sales executive. It's conceptual, that thing not much needed more to me. That's a part me, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Siad. So, are you playing all these roles in your capacity?
Roles, maximum, not all the roles, but some of that actually I'm doing that. For an example, the license role, that definitely we need to talk. We need to talk with the building department, contractors association, and other departments. So definitely it should be there. Likewise, the information roles, we need to get information about our competitors and information to and need to share to my sales staff to be ready to get advantage of that. Likewise, if there is any some conference or what other things I need to be attended to deliver my company's the product knowledge or something like to the people. So not all, some of that, yeah, I'm attending that.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for opening up the forum and applying it and sharing your experience with us here.
Thank you, Miss.
Okay? Yes. Yes. Another colleague?
Yeah,
Yes,
according to
Sitamini.
according to my role, I have to liaise with the external parties. My main external parties shipping companies, freight forwarding companies. Then I come to information role. Monitoring is monitoring is a big part of my role. I have to monitor the trends of suppliers. Then disseminator. I am working as a disseminator also because I have to distribute information within my company and my colleagues that information belongs to regarding the prices of material and then price comparisons against many suppliers, then that delivery terms likewise, right? Then a spokesperson on behalf of company. Yes, I am a spokesperson because I have to always communicate with our vendors at the vendor management process. Then I come to this decisional role. Yes, I am a disturbance handler. Always I have to handle a lot of disturbances because suppliers are always disturbing when at the payment process and when negotiating delivery terms and like things. Because suppliers are always disturbing us, so I have to handle those things. Then actually negotiator, yes, I am a negotiator because when we are working with suppliers, we have to always negotiate so many things to get the maximum benefit to company.
Right. That's really good, Setamini. Thank you very much for your elaborative explanation. Thank you very much. It's interesting to listen to your industry experience, real world experience, and it's
my hands-on experience. Yeah.
Yes, so actually, as an academic, it's nice to see how theories are mingled with real world applications. That is a real spirit at the end of the day, and I really prefer teaching MBA classes than undergraduate classes because of that reason. We can see how the experience and real world knowledge is mixed up with theory, right? Thank you so much for your contribution as well. Yes. Anyone else?
Why costing and budgeting is not included here?
Costing and budgeting is not included under roles. So how can we think that, Ashok? What do you think? Don't you think it is included under another role, costing and budgeting? Isn't
Maybe
it
say
relevant?
forecasting.
It is their resource allocator.
That's what I wanted to ask. Isn't it a
Resource.
decisional role?
Okay.
Costing, budgeting, always budgeting is all about resource allocation, right? How you handle the monetary resource that you have.
Yeah, that can be included, right? Yes.
Yeah. So I think in that way. So thank you, Situmini. Thank you very much for contributing to that discussion. I really love that way. When a friend is asking something, please open up and talk. That should be MBA. Yes, Dinesh?
Yeah, in my case,
And
actually,
Kirupakaran is also there, yes.
okay. So he can continue if he's available.
No, it's okay, Dinesh. You can talk. Then Kirupakaran can also talk. There's no limitation.
Okay, in my case, actually, I have we are a project based, So in that project, I am the contract engineer on that project. What my role is, we have employer as well as the contractor. So we are the supervision consultancy firm. So from our side, what we are monitoring, in my role is I am monitoring that both the